Okay, so I think we are live. Let's see. Um, okay, let's hope screen mirroring works. And that input it into the wrong screen. Let me see if what output am I getting? Because if it's like black on here, then that is a problem. Um, let's see. Oh, it's black. Um, Interesting. What do I do to uh ah okay, I like this. Very interesting output. Open program projector. Oh, lovely. I like this. I like this. Okay, awesome. Um, okay, let's see if this works now. Come on. I want it to be on this. Ah, come on. I don't know why it's not. They're not. Preview projector. What do you mean preview projector? Um, what's going on there? Okay. Now this should allow me to stream it onto this one. Oh man, I don't know what's up. I don't get it. Um, yeah, it's not. Hmm, that's a bummer. There. Oh, oh. Okay, maybe. Oh, all right. Okay, I got it. So maybe I just need to change the screen. Yeah, there we go. And if I do this, it should. Awesome. Okay, I'm hoping that you know. I don't know. I had, I had an option to do that as well. But anyhow, um, I think we're live, and you can see the screen. Okay, so we are here to learn about the biochemistry for your gastrointestinal module for your second year in med school. Awesome, innit? So don't know how this works actually. Like, why is this screen black? Can I get this to not be black? But it's black. Um, anyhow. So for the HMP shunt, there's actually not much there for it. It's like I don't need to put a heading, but let's just put it there. Um, Fountain pen number 2.5 is pretty good, and I like this color. So this is the HMP shunt, right? So it's one of those pathways which are not necessarily related to one specific type of metabolism. It's related to all multiple types of metabolisms. You have your um, fatty acid synthesis, right? So, like, if we were to think about the effects of this shunt, then this shunt affects the following. It affects your, um, most importantly, your glutathione reduction. It affects this is basically this allows for the production of produces NADPH. Like that's like the main goal, right? I hope that makes sense. Anyhow, moving forward, we don't need this specifically. We can talk about like the pathway more importantly. So we'll start off with our glucose. Interesting. So with yeah, I like this. So you start off with glucose. Okay, that's too thick. My bad. Like, mm, okay. So you start off with something like like a glucose molecule, and then the whole idea is that you're supposed to make NADPH. So how do you go about it? So if you remember, um, there are many pathways a, a molecule of glucose can go through, right? So if you were to think about it, this glucose can first of all turn into glucose. You have your glucokinase. So you need to remember a couple of facts in regards to hexokinase and glucokinase. So hexokinase is the one that is, present in every other cell, right? So it's like present in every other cell. This is like you could say the more um, used one, right? So it's like more used, while this glucokinase is exclusive to the liver. All right. So ग्लूकोज से ग्लूकोज 6 फॉस्फेट में आपकी कन्वर्जन हुई उसके बाद ना जो है वो सारा मामला it just changes like it takes a big turn. So what you could do necessarily is like let's say I make like a quick arrow. Okay, so you could essentially like this can turn into pyruvate like after a long series of steps, right? So this can turn into pyruvate. That would inhibit this formation and it will lead to a different reaction, right? So let's say I go ahead and take a change, right? So like change it up a bit. Um, like let's say out of like no randomness, like completely random, this pathway takes a turn, right? So this would basically go ahead um, and shift up, right? So now this step is like really important. So I'm gonna make it like very clear about what's actually going on here. So ग्लूकोज 6 फॉस्फेट था उसने उसकी एक पक्का फेट है कि वो पायरुवेट बनेगा जाके that's like basically we're talking about glycogenesis, right? That's what we're talking about. Or yeah, like the breakdown of glucose. Or uh yeah, like basically glycolysis is happening, right? So glycolysis का पाथवे तो है but उसके अलावा भी बहुत पाथवे हैं. The glucose 6 phosphate now. Yeah, this is like the big step, right? Like you need to remember this one step, and that's all you need to remember in this. This is where your NADP converts into NADH, DPH, right? So this is where your goal is being fulfilled. Isn't that like simple enough in it? So that is where your goal is being fulfilled. You can highlight this. So like NADPH is being formed. What is the enzyme here? This is basically known as glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase. Big name, but you need to remember this name. Um, so this would form what is known as 6 phosphogluconolactone. Glucono. lactone. ठीक है, ये फॉर्म हो गई. uh, what's the enzyme called? Glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase. And that's basically it. That's all you need to remember. This is the HMP shunt in a nutshell. Like, this is all there is to it. However, you could go on if you would like to. No one's stopping you. And let's say I take a turn here. So here the enzyme would be glucono, um, gluconolactonase, I think. Not sure. Um, तो इसका क्या काम है ग्लूकोनोलैक्टोनेज का? इसका it's like rather simple. What it's made for is to simply convert this gluconolactone, removing the lactone out of it. So you would be left with 6 phosphogluconate, right? So 6 um 6 phospho. Yep, quite a big name. 6 phosphogluconate dehydrogenase, and of course, what you are going to form is this thing called ribulose 5 phosphate, glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase, and that's glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase, and that's basically it. So like, why don't I highlight this as well? Right, so that this is remembered. So HMP shunt hota kahan par hai, right? So it occurs in the cytoplasm, and another question that people can ask if they want is, of course, um, the actual idea behind it, right? Like, that's what people love to ask. So the actual idea is HMP, H and N and P. So H for your hepatic, right? So like, this is available in the hepatic part. It's available in your mammary glands, and it's available in the periphery of adrenal. Also, basically, you could just say the adrenal cortex. Okay, I think this is all good. Like, this is everything you need to know. So a quick recap would be um, quite simple actually. I don't think I need to go into more detail about it, but basically you have your glucose. Oh, I don't like this one. uh, what is this? Shapes? Okay. Surely there's like a better highlighter, no? This is it? Okay. Gotta live with it, I guess. Okay. Glucose. Glucose, है ना? Wait, there's a... No. I thought it was a center mode or something. Surely there's like a good way to do it. Anyhow, I don't know what I'm doing. ग्लूकोज है. ग्लूकोज के पास बहुत तरीके हैं. So glycolysis शुरू होती है कौन से एंजाइम से? ग्लूकोकाइनेज या हेक्सोकाइनेज. Hexokinase in every other cell, while glucokinase is exclusive to the liver. What happens is you have your glucose 6 phosphate, and this can turn into pyruvate. Let me just, like, yeah, this is glycolysis, right? So glycolysis. Um, However, now this glucose 6 phosphate can convert into 6-phosphogluconolactone, which makes an ADPH. That's the goal of the HMP shunt. And then The enzyme is glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase. Okay. Then you have conversion of 6-phosphogluconolactone into 6-phosphogluconate. That's done through the enzyme for gluconolactonase. Right? Anyhow, that's it. Not much to it, innit? So let's take a screenshot of this and add it to the guide, shall we? So let's take a good screenshot and let's go towards the guide and add it there. So, I mean, I don't even know if this screen is getting shared or not. I have no idea. Imagine if it's not though. That would be quite sad, right? No way. Oh no, actually it is. You can see it pretty well. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Anyhow, um, let's go to the guide and edit it. Um, so the guide is still in the works, not made yet. You know, very much in its adolescence, or the better word would be infancy. But yeah, whoop-de-doo. Wow, this form doesn't even load in. Damn. Biochemistry. I need to add it over here also. Okay. Alrighty. So simply, I have to add an image here from my Photos app, and there you go. Good, doesn't it? Fits lovingly in this. Okay, I like it. Um, okay. Next step is amino acid metabolism. Okay. So you have all these, you know, things in this, right? Okay, I don't see a problem. Um, yeah, we can make it work. We can definitely make it work. So, yep, let's go ahead and do that. So there's actually like not much to it, right? Like this is done. Next step is amino acid metabolism, like the whole point of it. Mm, okay, I do need to search up how can I. So yeah, why don't I do it on camera, right? Like let's do it on camera. Yeah, cool. So my question would be rather simple. Let me show ChatGPT. Um, so this would be showing you the screen. Yep, there you go. Okay. The question that I would ask is, let me zoom in a bit. So the question I would ask is, so I have a Mac connected to two displays. I was willing to mirror my screen, mirror the iPad screen onto one of the displays and continue to using the other display. Is that possible? Let's see. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. So the idea is, wait, so you can technically, no, no, no. So the idea is, I want to display consumer, but something to use the map the others do. Okay. Huh. Okay. Huh. When I mirror my iPad display to my Mac, one screen has a display, other turns black. Oh, so oh man, okay. Oh, I like it. Air server. That's good. That's good. Air server. Um, okay. So let's look it up. So reflective, is it expensive? Is it paid? Yeah, shoot, it's paid. Um, 27.99. Sheesh. Air server. How much is air server? Please be cheap. Don't be cheap. What? Huh? What the hell? Uh, you need to buy it? Huh. Is it like per month? Is this is it like a one-time thing or what? Don't get it. Hmm. So 11.99. I think it does look like a good idea, right? So is either of these is hmm, surely like come on, I don't get. Yeah, that sucks. So air server is not like a bad purchase. So how does air server work? Oh,
you to share your iPad, iPhone, Android, or so server for
Grammarly helps me get the best grades possible while depleting the least amount of hours of my
Windows 7, 8, or you can just click now. Now in the screen mirroring, it's going to take a second. It might reload a few things. Laptop that has Air Server on it, you're still server is you're going to see this little settings button. Server allows
Anyhow, okay. Where's the limitation that we have? Let me mix it. So yeah, okay. Let's get back to regularly scheduled programming, shall we? Boom shakalaka. I think it's so odd that you cannot use two displays. Like macOS ceases to exist if your iPad screen is being shared. Like that's so abysmal. Like blimey, innit? Colano. Let me see if Colano is available. I'm so sorry. Ah man. Okay. App Store. The Colano. Surely it's available. Oh. Ah. Oh. Can I? Like, will this work on the iPad? Like, will this work on here? If it will, then surely I'll use it. Okay. Downloading. It's opening. It's opening. Why does it only want what? God, okay. Let's try it. Let's see. Let's see what works. Um, air server, air server, screen mirroring, air media server. Let me try this now. 11 years old. Oh my word. This is old. Very old. But let's try it. Go ahead and do it. Allow. Take it on. Nobody. No, where are you? They just disappear. They said, yeah. That's all. Oh, there we go. Uh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, Dackify. Mac Mini. Okay. Yeah. Like, well, what's with it? Like, I don't know what's up. Like, I know I'm live. Like, what even is it? If I do this, like, what's the difference? There's no difference. I don't. What is the air media? What is this thing for? What are you for? Uh, huh. What is air media server for? Let's look it up. What is air media server for? Um, oh, oh. I don't think it does, but let's try it. Uh, it does not. Are you crazy? No, wish it did. Not good, not good, does not work. Like it's okay, it's nice to have, but yeah, I don't, why did I install it? What is its function? I don't, website. Why would I? Yeah, I made a mistake. Maybe it's good for Windows. I'm gonna quit this. Don't need it. Anyhow, where was I? Oh yeah, color node. I installed that. Color node. Color node. Color node. Color node. Hmm. Interesting. So can't I sync it or something? Ah. Oh. Okay. So this is just a theory, but let's say can I move this to iPhone? Let's go. Boom. Not here. Nah. But then I don't have any iCloud storage, right? So yeah. Nope, doesn't work. Doesn't work. That sucks, doesn't it? Hmm, maybe let's close and try again. Maybe that might work. All a note. Come on. Nope, doesn't work. Anyhow, let me drop this. And see if you work or not. Oh, I can't even airdrop. That is crazy. Um, yeah, let me flip it. Not on the Windows PC, bro. Mac Mini. Okay, so the idea is that. Oh, come on. It's bad, doesn't it? What is going on? Anyhow, let's do mirroring. So my, oh, no way. Didn't turn on the Wi-Fi. Shoot. Okay, I did turn on the Wi-Fi. Surely you have to work now. Okay. Ah, now the problem is, there's a oh, what the? Yeah, liquid glass is not good, is it? Anyhow, um, pencil seems to be working. I don't know if I enjoy this better, so have a look. Let me change the screen. Oh, now the display is shit. This is so funny, mate. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This is extremely funny. So, is there a way to avoid showing the damn cursor? I have no idea. Uh, Surely there is a way to avoid showing the cursor, right? Um, Phew, doesn't allow me. Damn, okay. Anyhow, so we were talking about amino acid metabolism. So amino acid metabolism. Honestly, I don't know how this is better than just what I was doing before. Yeah. So you have many types of amino acids, right? So um, you have branched amino acids, you have ketogenic amino acids, you have glucogenic amino acids. Doesn't really matter per se, but it's a nice thing to have, right? So amino acid metabolism. An example for an amino acid would be phenylalanine, right? So let's use this color. So phenylalanine, right? So phenylalanine. This thing can turn into something nice, right? So this thing can turn into tyrosine. Now, you must be wondering, hey there, I think I remember what happens next. When you think of tyrosine, what do you think of? Right? So I think of tyrosine as a precursor to what? I think of it as a precursor for catecholamine synthesis. That this tyrosine will then convert into dopa, and then it would convert into dopamine, and then it would convert into norepinephrine, and so on and so forth. But you would be right. You would be right. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to just discuss what happens with this tyrosine molecule if it does not go ahead and convert into dopamine and all your other catecholamines. Before we go ahead, what's the enzyme that's used here? You need to remember it because, well, why not? So the enzyme that is used here is known as phenyl. Yeah, I need like a shorter thing, so let me just get one. So this is basically phenylalanine hydroxylase, right? So phenylalanine converts into tyrosine, right? Now this tyrosine, of course, now we need to understand that a pathway, like a possibility, is that hey, this can go on, like this thing can go on and basically make catecholamines, right? So this there is a possibility that this can go ahead and make catecholamine, but we're not here to discuss that possibility. What is happening to my writing now? So catechol, yes, that is a possibility. We're not here to discuss that. We're here to discuss what will happen to this thing if it converts into another thing. Right? Now, what is that another thing? That is your uh, homo homogentisic acid. God, okay. Homogentisic acid. Right? Now, homogentisic acid can convert into another thing. Now, this is like the most important part. This can convert into mallyl acetic acid. Right? Like that's a possibility. The enzyme you need to remember. It is homogentisate oxidase. You need to remember that, right? Now, and then of course this mallyl acetic acid converts into fumarate, right? So fumarate. So hey, right? Like good enough, I guess, right? I think that's a pretty good thing to remember. So homogentisate oxidase, I'm going to highlight that yellow, of course, right? So come on, bro, let me highlight it. Homogentisate oxidase is where problems occur. So you have a disease which is called alkaptonuria, right? So I'm to write it down, surely in red, right? So alkaptonuria, 3.5. Talk about it. So alkaptonuria is interesting because in this you have deficiency of homogentisate oxidase. This enzyme that is deficient there, right? So of course that is trouble, right? Surely that is trouble. So basically in this you have a lack of homogentisate oxidase, and when you don't have homogeneous oxidase, you have the increase in homogeneous acid, you have a decrease in fumarate, you have a decrease in mallyl acetic acid, and of course that would lead to problems, and problems are never nice, isn't it? Okay, right. Anyhow, that's it. So yeah, bid you farewell. Take care. Peace. Oh, so I can have like a transition. So fade. That's that's nice. Or a blending method. What's that? Um, okay, let's change it to this. No. Okay, and disconnect from the sidecar. And let's open Colonel to show you what was done here. Because wow, okay, oh wow, this is good, right? Yeah, yeah, this is good. This is nice. So yeah, so if you have like a problem here, I can't draw. Okay, there we go. So if you have a problem here, right? So phenyl alanine hydroxylase, you have PKU, right? And if you have a problem here, you have alkaptonuria, so AKP. And then in this process, you have albinism if something is messed up. Anyhow, that's it. I think you've done pretty decent. Uh, and of course, I'll add this to the guide as well. Let me just have a look at it if it will open. So pH 4. Yeah, I think we're good. Urea cycle Dayton, and then we're done. Okay. See you later, alligator. Take care. Um, why don't we write which boy here, right? So need like a pages app or something. Surely there's like a way to type on the tabs. No way. Um, pages, sure. Type it on pages. Kids, boy. Bye bye.